How are you?
Good. Wasn't an issue, bro.
All right, for St. Mary's, we have head coach Randy Bennett, student athletes Jordan Page and Rob Jones. First, coach, if you could, thoughts on the game tomorrow?
Well, first of all, I like thank you, BYU. I like this new format, the Sunday off. It gives you a chance to prepare. I think it makes for a better game. I think our players are you're more fresh. So, looking forward to that. It'll be these two teams have played a lot of times last 5 years, 10 years, whatever. So we know each other pretty well, and it should be a tough game. It'll come down to who does the job on the rebounding and who does the job defensively. So it'll be a good game. We're excited to be part of the championship game again.
Jordan, can you reflect back to last night and talk about some of the keys to the win against USF?
For us last night, I think we just need to control the ball and pretty much just play tough against USF. We played against them a few days ago, and we kind of came out soft, and they kind of got us. And last night we came out soft again, and then we finally picked it up in the second half, and it really helped us. So,
Rob, can you talk about the matchup tomorrow night?
I think Coach B said it. It comes down to rebounds and playing our defense. If we can contain their transition and do what we need to do as far as our plan-wise, I think we'll possibly have success. But like you said, it's going to be a good game.
Questions? Sean?
Rob, this is a heated rivalry, obviously. Earlier this year, the spokesman review, Robert Sacre, said they don't like us and we don't like them. What has made this such a great rivalry?
I think it's just because it's always a good game. I mean, I can't say I hate them, but on the court, I'm a good competitor, and I like to win, and I don't like losing. So when it comes down to it, that's my goal.
Winning the regular season was obviously a big deal for your guys and for you. With where you started with the program relative to them, to win the tournament, would have put a nice little bow on it for you, or are you kind of past that stuff?
No, yeah, it would, just because it's never happened at St. Mary's, win the league outright and win the tournament. So it's we're trying to find challenges all the time. These guys' goals were very high to start the season, and one of their goals was to win the league outright, and they accomplished that. So we have to reset some goals, and the conference tournament's an obvious one. It's competition. You want to do your best, and so I think that's how we're trying to get our players to think, and I think that's how they're thinking is, hey, this is an opportunity to win a conference tournament, play against good teams, and we're playing in a championship against top 25 team and a team that's dominated this conference for the last 9 or 10 years. So that's where we're at. That's our mindset.
Yeah.
Spokane Pangos went off against you guys, and last night we watched him do it again against BYU as backcourt. What do you need to do to slow him down tomorrow night?
I think we just got to stop him shooting threes. So we got to take him off the 3-point line and try and make him shoot twos. Because
Steve?
Rob, as good a season as you've had, the two games against Gonzaga, although the game in McCune, for a guy who scored only 2 points, he still had a really good game. But the game in Spokane, you didn't do well. Is there anything specifically they do to you that maybe cause you to at least not be able to score as well as you normally do?
I think it's more on me. I think I just got to come out ready to play. Like you said, in McEwen, I still had a good game. Just in Spokane, I think it was really our team. We didn't show up to play as well as we should have in the second half. But I mean, I just got to be aggressive and look to score at the right opportunity and work the ball around to make sure our team is in the right place to win.
But
any difference in what you saw from Pangos last night as opposed to the game in Spokane? Was it the same guy?
Very similar. Everything threw up went in. Nah, he's a good player. He will make you pay if you slip up, and he's an elite shooter. He can really line it up and stroke it, and you just can't let him have those. But easier said than done. Offensive board gets tipped out, loose ball. He'll come up with those. He'll get those in transition. You got to be alert on out of bounds plays. Every way you can get a shot, he knows how to get it. And he's more than that. He's a good penetrator, and he's their push. And I think he's become the head of the monster up there. I think he's what makes him go.
Steve?
Jordy, almost all year, Coach has talked about the leadership of the seniors on his team, Rob and Kenton and Clint. Is there something specifically that you got from Rob or the other two guys that that shows on the court?
I think just being vocal. I think that's a big thing Rob brings to the team. He's loud. He's always into it. He's always encouraging us and stuff like that. So I think just being vocal, I've learned from the seniors.
Sean?
Coach, Clint Steindl coming in for Holt, the reemergence of him and the confidence seemingly growing over the last 3 games. How important is it for him to get the looks that he's gotten over the last couple of weeks and knock them down with that consistency?
Yeah, it's very important that he's played the way he has, especially with the loss of Holt. And had he not done that, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in right now. So it's a good senior, good leader. He was banged up for a long time, and he finally got back. But it took him a long time, and about the time Holt went out, he stepped up and has become another scoring dimension for us that he was early in the season, and then he wasn't. And Jordy kind of filled in, and Holt filled in, and when Holt left, Clint stepped right in there and helped us again. I think a lot of teams have to help on our other guys, especially Rob and Matt, and so he's going to be. They leave him open sometimes, and he'll, like Pangos, he'll make you pay. So he's been key to us.
Steve?
Randy, you were saying last night how you guys kind of reinvented yourselves a couple times this season. Did you think you had this kind of versatility within your program throughout the roster that enabled you to do so? Or did they kind of surprise you a little bit with their ability to adjust and still be successful?
Yeah, that's funny. Yes, I thought we had the versatility to do it. We had the depth. I said that at the beginning of the year. I thought that was one of our strengths. I thought we had good depth. Now, it's been tested on the perimeter, but our inside depth is still good. However, I will say this. These guys have done a great job. To lose a guy like Holt at this stage of the game and to be able to – 4 of our last 6 were on the road. They're at Murray, at Gonzaga, at USF, at Portland. Some of those games are really tough games. So to not just go into a tailspin, these guys have done a great job. Very good leadership from our seniors and some of our juniors.
John?
New Orleans Arena starting to feel almost like a second home to you guys with Baylor, Missouri State over winter break, and now the WCC tournament.
No, I think even over last year when Mickey we played Mississippi State here, I think we've had it's like a second home court to us, so I think we're comfortable playing here, and I mean, even though it seems like in the stands we don't have the home crowd, but I think we're real comfortable playing here, so that's good.
2 more questions. Zach?
Going into tonight, this could be for any one of you guys. Going into last night's game, were you hoping that Gonzaga won this game because of the rivalry or anything else, or did you not care which one you saw tomorrow?
I didn't care.
No, I didn't really mind.
I'm going to have to go with those guys there.
Last question.
Coach, a lot of talk about Pangos, but talk about Matthew, which is what he's meant to this team and with the matchup there.
And Matt's greatest strength is leadership. He's a tremendous leader. These guys know it, and I think he's helped. I think he's helped these guys as far as showing them. I don't know if we've had a better leader, and he and Rob have done a tremendous job this year as leaders. He is. I think everybody recognizes him as a competitor, but I think first thing I hit on is where he separates himself from. I don't know if you can teach a guy to do what he does, and So I think one of the reasons we're pretty consistent, and I talked about that last night, is our leadership's pretty consistent.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott.